If you've been trying to become a more confident athlete for years, but nothing ever seems to change, you're probably missing this. One of the biggest things I learned from the book Atomic Habits is something called identity-based change. James Clear explains that every behavior you repeat strengthens the identity you have of yourself. Think of it like a scoreboard. Every thought you think, every action you take, and every emotion you reinforce is putting another point on the scoreboard for the identity you have of yourself. So every time you tell yourself, I'm not good enough, every time you hesitate instead of trusting yourself, every time you play scared because you're afraid to fail, you're putting another point on the scoreboard for the identity that says, I'm not a confident athlete. And the more you reinforce that identity, the stronger it becomes, which is exactly why you've probably felt stuck for so long. James Clear actually gives a great example of this in Atomic Habits. He talks about somebody who's trying to quit smoking. Like when they're offered a cigarette, one person says, nah, I'm good, I'm trying to quit. The other says, nah, I'm good, I don't smoke. The first person still sees themselves as a smoker. They're just trying to quit. The second person has already changed their identity. They don't see themselves as a smoker anymore. And this is exactly why why most athletes get stuck. They'll practice confident behaviors for a week, maybe even two, but deep down, they're still holding the identity of an unconfident athlete. So what happens? They end up falling right back into their old habits because your behaviors naturally align with the identity you believe you have. It's the exact same reason why people make New Year's resolutions to go to the gym or eat healthier, then quit 2 weeks later. They change their behaviors, but they never change the identity behind them. And if you're thinking, I've already tried this, I believe you, but think about it. If you spend all this time reinforcing one identity, why would 1 week of different behaviors suddenly erase it? It won't. You have to keep giving yourself evidence until that identity starts feeling natural, however long that takes. But here's the good news. Your identity is never permanent. You're not stuck like this forever. You can always change the way you see yourself. You just have to start reinforcing a different identity. The exact same way this worked against you is the same way it can work for you. So how do you actually do that? And it starts with awareness, because the first step to any transformation in life is awareness. You can't change what you're not aware of. You have to become conscious of the thoughts, the behaviors, and the emotions that keep reinforcing the athlete you don't want to become. So the next time you catch yourself thinking, acting, or feeling in a way that reinforces that unconfident identity, catch it. Then ask yourself, what would the confident version of me think right now? How would they respond? What would they do next? Then do that instead. Because every time you do, you're putting another point on the scoreboard for the athlete you're trying to become. And if this resonates with you, DM me the word identity and let's see if I can help you.